on the menu is going to be Trader Joe's Japanese fried rice. If you guys haven't had it before, it's actually in the frozen aisle. It's really good. There's a mix of like edamame and carrots and seaweed as well. It just has the right blend of, you know, Japanese flavors like mirin and soy sauce and all that jazz. It is killer good. The only thing worth mentioning is I went to the market to look for I think it's called hajime seaweed. Hajime seaweed. And that is kind of seaweed that just looks like little needle pieces. And on the back of the label, it has a lot of things that California law requires. Yes, hajime seaweed is really high compared to all of the other seaweeds in arsenic, which is definitely cancer causing. So as much as I like the flavor and like the look of hajime seaweed, and I think it'd be really cool in this dish, rather be healthy. So anyways, I used another seaweed, which turned out really just as well. But anyways, it's a really awesome dish, so I hope you guys enjoy.
Okay, so I just started off by getting all of my meats together, and like most fried rice dishes, everything gets put together so quickly, so you have everything first. So the first thing I'm going to do is just rehydrate my seaweed, and actually that only takes about 5 to 10 minutes, and I use the wakame seaweed. Next, I am just moving aside my mirin, my soy sauce. Let's see, I have some white pepper on the side. You can see the carrots. This is the edamame that was frozen, but I thawed it out. And then I'm going to use actually just one kind of medium-sized carrot. And you can either julienne it or you can grate it. And I find it's a lot quicker for me to just grate the carrot, and there's a little bit of water to it, but that gets evaporated later. And then this is my 3 cups of brown rice that I have cooked and let dry, sort of, on a baking sheet. So in the Trader Joe's Japanese fried rice, I believe they used some fried tofu pieces. I took their kind of no meat chicken, and I took about a 1/4 cup of that, but you can add more if you like more of the meatiness flavor. And I just diced it up into chunks. And then next I had strained and drained the wakame seaweed, and I'm just chopping it up into small kind of bite-sized pieces, and I'm really just doing a rough chop on it because the hajiki seaweed is really small, but the wakame happens to be in bigger pieces. Next, let's start frying because we're putting everything together. So a little bit of olive oil, hot pan, and then in goes the carrots first, and that'll give it some time to have everything evaporate. And then goes in the chicken pieces, and really I'm just trying to kind of cook and heat everything together because everything is basically cooked in this dish, so I'm just trying to get all of the flavors to mesh and mellow out. So after I'd say a minute or two, you're going to go ahead and you're going to add in all of your seaweed, and then you're going to add in your edamame beans. And if you like more beans, feel free to add them in. But this is just, once again, I'm just tossing it together about 2 minutes or so just to get all of the flavors meshed and everything else warmed. And I find that adding just a teeny bit of water, getting that steam going, heats everything up a little bit better and then gets all of the flavors nice and meshed in together. So you can see already how pretty the colors are, and this is before we add in the rice, but definitely a very visual and yummy meal at the same time. So now I'm just going to put in my 3 cups of rice, and then I'm going to add in all of the flavoring ingredients. So just a tiny bit of your sesame oil, and I put in a tablespoon or less. If you're allergic to it, feel free to leave it out. I left it out for one of the recipe trials and it was fine. That was a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of mirin, that'll give it that nice sweet flavor, and then a little bit of white pepper, which is nice because there's that undertone of heat on this. Again, you can omit it if you don't really like hot things. And I'm just kind of breaking up the clumps of rice, and then just kind of bringing and heating all of the flavors together so that the rice will pick up that mirin and the soy sauce and everything else. So you guys can see that it is coming together very, very well. One thing I forgot to mention was I got this recipe from this awesome vegan food site called Veganmiam, and it's run by these 2 bloggers that kind of travel all around the world and make vegan dishes from all that they've seen. So it's an awesome site. Definitely check it out. I will put the link below. But yeah, there you guys go. Trader Joe's Japanese fried rice. This recipe is so good. It is like one of those vegan recipes that really works. So I hope you guys try it. And as usual, if you happen to like this video and want to see more, please hit like and subscribe. And yeah, I guess until next time, I will see you guys again later. Bye!